Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. I hope all of you are fine and having good health. In our today's topic, we will discuss about the solid state of matter, that is the third state of matter. So, when we are going to talk about the solid state, here the matter particles or all the particles in the solids, they are closely packed. Closely packed means there is no space between them and the particles have their fixed position or the fixed pattern. And the third thing, they have strong force of attraction between them. As they have strong force of attraction between the particles, so they hold each particles firmly together and they cannot leave their position. So this is the simple overview about the solid state of matter. In the picture, you can see that all the particles are arranged in a specific pattern, and all these particles have their fixed position, and there is no space between them. They are closely packed, and there is strong force of attraction between all the particles. They are totally packed, and this force of attraction hold them firmly together. So the solid particles have just the vibrational motion. They have just vibrational motion. Their particles can't move freely because they are fixed. So the solid cannot diffuse. They cannot diffuse like the gases and the liquids. So if we have a simple example of the solid, for example, we have a book, it cannot move by itself. So this is an example of the solid. There are a lot of solids around us. We have a chair, a fan, any electronic thing. All these are the solids. Next, we have some typical properties of the solids. So the solids, due to the main properties, they volume and shape. The second thing we have, their property is their rigidity, that how the solids are rigid or not. And the next property we have their density. So we will discuss all these properties of the solids in detail. Let's have a look. The first one we have volume and shape. If we talk about the volume and shape of the liquids as volume of solids, their volume is fixed. They have definite volume. Their volume cannot be changed. So their volume is definite, their volume is fixed. On the other hand, when we talk about the shape of solids, then the solids have definite shape. It's mean both the volume and shape of the solids is definite and fixed. After that, we have the next property of the liquids, that is it's their rigidity. Now, what does mean by rigidity? When we have a look on the solids, their particles have fixed positions and all the particles are closely packed, as all the particles are closely packed and they have fixed position, so in the solids, the particles neither move nor slide over, and they can not be able to move or slide over about their mean position, so the solids are mainly rigid. Rigid mean it is strong or tough, and their structure is also rigid that cannot be changed. So the solids can also resist the deforming force. They can also resist the deforming force. Now, what does mean by the deforming force? If we're going to apply the force on any solid to change its structure or to destroy it or to break it, then the solids have hard structures. As they have hard structures and they have strong intermolecular forces between them, forces are strong, then they have rigid structure and we cannot break the solids easily because all the particles are closely packed. In turn, the intermolecular forces, the forces that holds the together all particles or all the molecules of the substance or the solids, force is known as intermolecular force, and these forces are really strong in the solids. Next we have the density of the solids. Mainly when we talk about the density of the solids, so solids are denser. They are more denser as compared to when we have a comparison of the density of the solids, they're more denser as compared to the liquids and gases. So they are more denser. Now why they are more denser? Because all the particles in the solids are closely packed. All particles, if we have a look, closely packed. When all the particles are closely packed, it means there is no space between them and their density, that is mass per volume ratio, it is very high and their density is also high. So this is all about today's lecture. I hope you guys understand, and if you have any queries you may ask me about that in the comment section. And the next topic we will discuss about the two types of solids, that is amorphous and the crystalline solids. For that time, have a good day and Allah Hafiz.